Traditions. Crackshot XBR. Imagine a lightning-fast modern crossbow in a tiny box made for distance and user-friendliness. This upgrade in the performance of the archery was mostly felt. Its attraction lies in the mix of the powerful kinetic energy and the simplicity together with the fact that it is a good mount, thus changing the whole scenario of the hobbyist's serious injury risks if they skip the basic safety practices or treat it like a toy. The collectors and sports shooters bring praises of the accuracy and the engineering, while the regulators are concerned about the possibility of concealability and misuses in the congested areas. If you are curious, secure storage, proper training, and checking local restrictions should be your first priorities even before contemplating the purchase. Airsaber Elite X2. Stylish, advanced, and aimed at sharpshooting, the Airsaber Elite X2 is a gun that works on air, trading bullets for gas technology and special projectiles. While the main attraction for users is getting a firearm-like precision without the standard red tape, the same loopholes also create uncertainties about legality, thus making it more enticing for reckless handling. The recoil of the gun is low, and the cost per shot is also very economical, so enthusiasts are happy. But the main point of discussion is where to take such a device safely and within the law. Do not forget that being quieter or easier to get does not imply that it is harmless. Consider it as serious equipment and obey all laws and safety instructions. Poston Factor Sniper L. This one has a look of a hybrid. Long-range styling plus very high muzzle energy for non-traditional projectiles equals design to perform at distances where accuracy matters the most. The aspects of design that make it effective for sport or pest control also make it capable of causing grievous harm at range, which is why some jurisdictions treat similar items like firearms. Fans appreciate the engineering and modularity, but public safety advocates flag the potential for misuse outside controlled environments. If you have ever considered this, the places of access on ranges, certified education, and strict adherence to the laws of your area should be at the top of your list. Sig Sauer MPX Air. Taking a page from a well-known brand, this air-operated unit is similar in terms of tactical ergonomics and modularity, but depending on its configuration, it can shoot either non-lethal or less lethal projectiles. This trait is what makes the device so attractive, and at the same time, it is the source of concern, as it mingles the categories of training device, sporting item, and possible weapon. The house of such an item attracts people who want to handle it like a military-grade one, but at the same time do not want to pay the legal cost. So that brings up ethical and regulatory issues on what and how the realistic replicas should be controlled. Ownership involves being clear-cut, storing it strictly, and never using it to scare anyone or in public places. Benjamin Pioneer. The Benjamin Pioneer is a modern version of classic pneumatic power and is a high-performance air rifle that is specifically designed for hunting and precision plinking, while also offering extremely high energy when used with the right pellets. For many, its main appeal is being quiet and cheap to operate. However, these very same characteristics imply that it could be lethal, and hence should be treated with the same respect as any gun in practical terms. The rifle often receives compliments from hunters and backyard shooters for its balance and feel, while safety advocates remind customers that silence does not equal no responsibility. Prior to your purchase, familiarize yourself with local hunting seasons, safe backstops, and secure transportation regulations. Excalibur Assassin Extreme. This product is a bit of a mix between a crossbow and a gun, as it comes with all the power of a gun in a more compact and fast-shooting design, which is intended to be super accurate for big game, but still capable of inflicting severe harm if not properly handled. Its extremely good performance and hence portability combine to create a dangerous mix beyond controlled ranges. Thus, the product quality attracts collector interest and regulatory scrutiny. The treatment of this issue is quite controversial since on the one hand, those who use it appreciate its strength and reliability. But on the other hand, the question public discussion revolves around whether or not it is appropriate to make such a powerful tool widely available. If and when you get to use an electric shotgun, do not forget to ask for supervised training, safe storage solutions, and strict non-public areas separation. AEA Zeus. The Zeus is a powerful, electric, non-lethal weapon that shoots projectiles and applies electricity to target the person. However, this shift in thinking makes it controversial as both a self-defense tool and potential danger. Legally, its technological promise is clouded, and health risks for the weak make many experts call for caution regarding its deployment and ownership. Proponents point out the innovation and less lethal intention, while the critics raise concerns about misuse and lack of proper regulation. If you are doing your homework on this issue, try to get medical, legal, and safety advice instead of starting with internet rumors. Go-in 6 Needler. Optimized for rapid, needle-like projectiles with great penetration, Go-in 6 Needler presents itself as a system aimed at targeted disabling, which makes it dreadful to some people. Its small size and main purpose being penetrability make it a target for debate, whether it is an acceptable civilian or a military-grade tech. A few niche communities appreciate its design, but policymakers see the issue of intent and accessibility in the matter. Always approach with doubt, check legality, and do not practice with live targets or make up your own uses. BARC Pathfinder XR. The Pathfinder XR is described as a versatile launchpad for various purposes including fishing, rescue, and extreme sports through using harpoons or attaching anchors. But it must be noted that the same mechanisms which make it useful in emergencies can also be lethal. This dual-use nature creates a dilemma between its legitimate use and potential for harm, most especially when such device is consumer-marketed and the end users lack knowledge of safe handling. Professionals appreciate its flexibility when used correctly, while regulators often require similar equipment to have permits. If you are thinking about one, limit it to only certified operations and storage, and don't ever create scenarios that involve innocent people getting at risk. BinTAC AEA Harpoon. The BinTAC AEA Harpoon is a harpoon system specifically designed for use in marine environments, and that is excellent in the aspect of sending heavy and tethered projectiles to distant targets, a power that is quite essential for some works but frightening on ground. Its conception is safe and modern and has been well accepted by marine professionals. But to the rest of the society, it is still a product that poses serious legal and ethical dilemmas. The sale for civilian use should be accompanied by very strict guidelines regarding the use of the product, a thorough licensing process, and proper instruction on the lethality aspect. Not only are these things dangerous when owned without a context, they are meant to be in the professional toolkits, not the casual collections. FN303 Tactical. Initially conceived as a non-lethal projector for riot control, the FN303. Tactical shoots specific impact projectiles that are able to render incapable individuals without piercing their body, but errors and wrongdoings have led to severe injuries in the past. Its past is a warning that the technology that is classified as non-lethal can inflict permanent damage if the shot is placed right, and the projectile type is wrong, thus intensifying the discussions about the police's use and the civilian's access. Advocates highlight the non-lethal purpose, while the opposing side refers to the documented injuries and demands stringent control. If you research it, think of it in terms of policy, training, and the ethical consequences rather than the flashy aspects of it. Grimberg TYR. Grimberg Tier is a small-sized launch platform, which can be set up for different kinds of projectiles, thus providing the flexibility that attracts tactical people but also raises the question of whether or not to use it for fully dangerous missions. Its modularity is a major advantage as it can be customized for different jobs. However, that same feature makes it harder to categorize according to regulations, and that complicates issues of the potential misuse by untrained people. Collectors are impressed by the technology and adaptability, while legislators and security organizations demand clearer rules and responsibility. Treat it as a specialized tool for professionals and never as a toy or an intimidating device. In case any of these devices amazed you, or if you are looking for a more detailed and neutral discussion on the topics of legality, training, or ethical usage of the devices, please let us know through the comments, like, and subscribe for more balanced analyses, and do not forget, being curious is a good thing, but having possession of the device implies that you are properly informed, that you are showing respect, and that you are strictly following the law.